Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. Watches and Wonders 2022 is underway. We're following all of the brands, big and small. Today we're focusing on German-Swiss independent H. Moser Cie of Schaffhausen. So this year, the Pioneer Cylindrical Tourbillon Skeleton resumes development of the cylindrical tourbillon that Moser developed for its MB&F collaboration in 2020, as well as last year's Streamliner Piece Unique. The new sports watch for 2022 with flying tourbillon rides inside the well-established 42.8mm stainless steel Pioneer case, which in this application retains its 120-meter water resistance rating. The Pioneer Cylindrical employs a new skeletonized variant of the HMC 800 movement called the 811, which has open bridges and plates from the dial's base all the way to the winding rotor on the case back, which, as you can see, has been almost completely evacuated. Impressively, the cylindrical hairspring of Moser's own fabrication, they make this themselves through their precision engineering subsidiary. The spiral has an overcoil bend at both the stud and the collet in order to center its mass to ensure even timekeeping in any position on the wrist. The full skeleton movement, moreover, marks Moser's first entry into this genre of watch. Automatic winding by rotor and a 74-hour power reserve are provided, which is impressive considering the power-intensive flying tourbillon complication. Lume also is impressive, courtesy of Globalite luminescent ceramic material. The glowing indices, which are three-dimensional, sit atop a funky blue Bombay dial that has a convex curvature as well as a fume color fade from light at the center to dark at the edge. Very Moser. All versions of the Pioneer sports watch wear large on the wrist, and it's best to have a wrist of at least 16 centimeters circumference before considering a model like this. Pricing for the Pioneer Cylindrical Tourbillon Skeleton will be $87,000, making this a surprisingly accessible skeleton tourbillon sports watch. The H. Moser Cie Endeavor Center Second Concept Lime Green was previously announced this year, so we're not breaking this news, but we're including it for the sake of comprehensive coverage. This is a 40mm stainless steel watch, including a dial that combines a number of elements to spectacular effect. The dial base is solid white gold. It is then machined to create a hammered-like surface. Enamel or glass-based paint is fired up to a dozen times in an oven using grand faux technique to produce a lustrous and lasting translucent effect. This lime color is the brightest Moser green yet. They've previously done matrix green and cosmic green. This is the one that pops off the wrist. This is lime green, and as with all Moser concept dials, the one on this watch has no printing, no indices, no maker's mark, no clutter of any kind, and yes, it is emblematic of the brand. Without any branding, you know who made this watch. Closer inspection of the dial reveals a fired violet seconds hand that hints at the special automatic movement inside. Moser caliber HMC 200 has been modified to include a double hairspring. Two flat hairsprings are placed 180 degrees horizontally opposed so that gravity affects them in equal and opposite fashion. When gravity causes one to beat faster, the other slows by a corresponding magnitude. The result offers the corrective effect of a tourbillon, but without the time delay of a tourbillon. This works instantaneously. In addition to the brown seconds hand, we have a special blue balance bridge, as you can see, letting you know that this is a high-spec movement from Moser. It has that very rare double hairspring design typically only included on their tourbillon watches. Moser creates the hairspring, the balance, and the full escapement of this movement in-house. Power reserves an impressive 72 hours, and pricing for the newest Endeavor will be $27,600. Stay tuned to Watchbox Studios for news, views, and reviews from Watches and Wonders 2022.